Thank you, Mr. Lawson. This beautiful piece is conceptualized by Suman Dungel. I must thank artist Nrna and additional vote of thanks to following people for their effort and logistic support: April Arial, Ashish Adhikari, Balram Kanal, and Sunil Takal. The celebration of Everest Day is incomplete without the iconic $5 note. We must be very much familiar with this. So, personally signed by Sir Ed. As the tradition continues, we will be auctioning this later on, so please be ready to make some donations. For now, we would like to play national anthems of Nepal and New Zealand. Could we please rise from our seats? Nrna New Zealand to welcome you all.
Namaste, good afternoon, Kiora. I, Uddhav Adhikari, as the President of Nrna New Zealand, would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Christopher Lakshar, leader of the opposition and leader of the National Party. MP Melisali, MP Simon Brown, Karen Malthus from New Zealand Police, Mr. Dinesh Khadka, honorary consular in New Zealand, Superintendent Shefali Mehta, Global Organization of People of Indian Origin, accompanied by her friend Jenny Wang, Chinese New Settler Service Trust, Mr. Dharmaraj Adhikari, Nrna President, Vice President, former Consulate of General to New Zealand, Mr. Peter Gibbs, Mr. Ramraj Oli, DRC, Nrna, Ankaji Sherpa, who climbed mountain several times and who is living in New Zealand. He has come from Wellington to here, I think, to observe this function. Artist Mrs. Belina Negota has contributed while preparing 3D model. Mr. Suman Dungel, along with for concept, Mr. Lincoln Tan from New Zealand Herald, 70th Everest Day Organizing Committee Coordinator Dr. Santosh Bhandari, member of the Organizing Committee Mr. Vinod Acharya, Dr. Roshan Khadka, Mr. Sridhar Pasnat, Mr. Kamal Bhandari, Mr. Vishnu Vikram Sai, and Dr. Sunil Daka. Alina Basnet of the program. Mr. Vikas Prokre, General Secretary of Nrna New Zealand, former presidents and advisors, Mr. Babu Raja Maharjan and Lal KCG, advisor Dr. Prakash Ranjitkar, Dr. Ramil Adhikari, and executive members of various organizations and all guests and members of Nepali community who are prepared to observe 70th Everest Day. Nrna in New Zealand has started to observe Everest Day in New Zealand since 2014 and organizing every year then onwards. We want New Zealand government to declare 29th May as Everest Day in New Zealand calendar to give respect to first successful expedition. It is a day to remember the first successful ascent to the top of the world Mount Everest by Sir and Tenzing Norgay. We want to express our respect to them and appreciate and recognize all climbers with various records thereafter. After successful climbing, Sir established Himalayan Trust to help people who live on and around base of the Everest for their education, health and awareness. Himalayan Trust is continuously raising funds to help the people of Solokhumbu area. Nrna New Zealand is also trying to raise some funds during Everest Day by auctioning $5 notes signed by, thanks to all who are contributing to Himalayan Trust. Welcome to all persons of Everest Day Organizing Committee, EC members and volunteers, cultural performers, media persons, Himalayan Trust, various Nepali organizations and all guests for their support and presence. Welcome to all of you, hoping that you will enjoy the program. Thank you all. Namaste.
Short eye problems, bear with me. Thank you so much. Now, moving on. Sherpas, as we all know, have a significant connection to Mount Everest. Climbers rely heavily on the expertise and assistance of Sherpas for their skills, their resilience, and deep knowledge of the mountains. In saying that, let's acknowledge and let's observe their art as well and enjoy a Sherpa cultural performance. Let's welcome Anghaji Sherpa, Chuing Sherpa, Lakhuti Sherpa, and Nrna Sherpa for a beautiful dance performance. Sherpa welcome song. Excuse me because I said a dance, but we do have Sherpa dance coming up later this afternoon. The celebration of Everest Day is incomplete without Himalayan Trust. Their effortless support and work to improve the health, education, and general well-being of people living in Solkhumbu area is known to all. Peter Hillary, the Everest Summiter and Chairman of Himalayan Trust, could not be with us today as he is currently in Nepal. However, he has a message for all of us. So may I please request Peter Stiles to play the video.
I'm the son of Sir Edmund Hillary, who made the first ascent of Mount Everest back in 1953, and I'm the chairperson of the Himalayan Trust that provides health and educational assistance in the mountains of Nepal. 2023 is an incredibly important time, particularly on the 29th of May, because that is the 70th anniversary of the first ascent of Mount Everest by my father, Ed Hillary, and his climbing partner, Tenzin Norgay. And it's an incredible celebration, not just of 70 years since they made that first ascent of the world's highest mountain, but of a great friendship, a bond between New Zealand and Nepal. Because it went on, it just didn't end the first ascent of Mount Everest. There were so many other mountaineering expeditions. There were high-altitude physiological research. There were requests from local people for schools, hospitals, bridges and water systems, and my father heeded the call. We continue that work today, as do many other New Zealanders in their work as mountain guides, as people helping with providing computer labs in schools. It's a wonderful connection between the two countries. So the 70th anniversary of that first ascent is a great time to celebrate the connection and the friendship between two wonderful mountainous countries, Nepal and New Zealand.
Moving on, it is a great pleasure to have some of our guests come all the way from Wellington and even Australia to be a part of this event this afternoon in Auckland. Thank you again. I now would like to call Mr. Nrna Adhikari. He is the Vice President of Nrna, International Coordination Committee, and also I'd like to call upon Mr. Lal Casey, Immediate Past President of Nrna New Zealand and Deputy Treasurer Advisor of ICC. I'd like to request Mr. Lal Casey to hand over a token of love to Mr. Nrna Adhikari and then hear a few words from him. And also a gentle reminder, please be mindful about the mic stand while you walk up the steps. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Christopher Luxton, the leader of the National Party, very dynamic leader. I'm very impressed with you, Mr. Luxton. Consular of Nepal, Dinesh Kharka, Police Superintendent Ms. Karen Mathus, all honorable MPs, Consular General, embassies related, all respected person is here. Unfortunately, I didn't have all people's distinguished all list here. I would like to apologize myself if I make a mistake. That is. I'm very proud with you in front of you. Many times I visit New Zealand. New Zealand is such a heart touching between Nepalese people. Wherever we go, even our accent they don't understand what we say. I am from the Nepal. The people always respect the Nepalese people. Oh, you guys are very good and very hard worker families, hardworking people. That is the asset we learn from all over the world. That's why I'm very proud to this special day to celebrate here. Every year I try to come when I'm in the position. I'm always here. This is such a good environment here. I really appreciated political leaders here who joined. Remember for our late adventurist. I'm honored to celebrate the Mount Everest Day here in New Zealand. This is the day comrades Sir Edmund Hillary and Nrna historic ascent of the Mount Everest in 1953, exactly 70 years now. Climbing the Mount Everest, high mountain achievement demanding immense physical fitness and mental determination today. Today we pay the tribute of the brave climbers who had conquered all the tallest mountains starting 8,849 meters above the sea level. Even we never see the sea when we were in the Nepal. We grew up in the mountain, and the people go to from here, they asking to Nepalese people, where are you from? We call the place 3 hours to walk, 12 hours to walk. We never measured the kilometer. That is the place we born. We grew up. The ascent of Mount Everest, the sort of Nrna and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, forget the strong bond between Nepal and New Zealand. Our countries share the warm and friendly relationship with the New Zealand government, providing ongoing support of the Nepal through the initiative like the Himalaya Trust and the Sgm Fellowship. Over the years, New Zealand contributed approximately New Zealand 30 million of the Nepal development, focusing the areas such as education, capacity building and agriculture. Currently, New Zealand is assisting strengthening of the local education system in the Everest region, providing teacher training, scholarship, and improvement school facility. This support is invaluable for our nation building the efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, furthermore, New Zealand has been constant source of the scholarship of the Nepal since the mid-1950s, enabling to the education and the training of the many engineering and the specialists. This collaboration has greatly benefited both countries. 7 years since the historic climb, the significant number of peoples now call New Zealand home with the thriving community over the 1,500, more than 1,500 residing in Auckland. Just I be wrong, but whatever the data I was trying to do, this is the time for the Google. Okay. Yeah. And the Nepalese population has grown by highly daily by daily between 2016 to 13. The Nrna New Zealand established 2005 plays a vital role in the connecting the Nepalese diaspora, supporting the Nepal through the variation endeavors. As we witness the exponential growth of the community with the individual migrating from the Nepal and different parts of the world, I am optimistic that the bilateral relationship between Nepal and New Zealand will continue to this strength. The Nrna Association stands ready to contribute in every possible way to further enhancing this relationship. Honorable Leader, Mr. Opposition Leader here, we don't know Nepal and Australia, New Zealand, wherever we have a good such a relationship, the Nepalese people, wherever go, they always think for the first for the nation. There is no our embassy, our Nepalese diaspora is a representative to behalf of them. मैले कुरा भन्नुपर्छ नेपाली दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरूको बीचमा हामी आज 8 million Nepalese people all over the world. I have been living 27 years in Australia. I am the volunteer work. I am a Nepalese citizenship. I am fighting with the Nepalese people, Nepalese government, Nepalese government. We are the Nepalese people. We need our citizenship is a continuity. एकचोटिको नेपाली सधैँको नेपाली हुन पाउनुपर्छ हाम्रो राइटको कुरा हो र यो आजसम्म हामीले उठाएको कुरा हो। आज यो मौकामा सगरम र तेन्जिङ नोर्गे शेर्पालाई सम्झने कार्यक्रममा र यो 70s एनआरएन डे के रे एनआरएनले जुन आयोजना गरेको एभरेस्ट डेको जुन समय छ यसलाई म एनआरएन न्युजिल्यान्डलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद दिन्छु र यसमा उद्धव अधिकारी दाइ तपाईले जुन यो र तपाई अरु कम्युनिटीसँग मिलेर जुन कार्यक्रम तपाईले जुन गर्नुभएको छ यो गर्वका साथ तपाईहरुप्रति स्यालुट गर्दै सरमेन्डेन र एनमन हिलारी र नोर्गे शेर्पाको सम्झनाको निम्ति नभइकन नेपाली डायस्पोरा संसार जुनसुकै ठाउँमा गए पनि हामी एकचोटिको नेपाली सधैँको नेपाली भन्ने मान्यताका साथ तपाईहरुलाई बिदा हुन्छु। धन्यवाद। थ्यांक यू।
Moving on, so I now would like to call upon Dr. Prakash Ranjitkar, advisor for Nrna New Zealand, to hand over a token of love to Superintendent Ms. Karen Malthus, who is the district commander. Dr. Prakash Ranji, please do the honors. you very much. Now, as I promised earlier on, we do have a Sherpa cultural dance performance for you. I would like to call upon Ankashi Sherpa, Nima Wangju Sherpa, and Sona Sherpa for a beautiful dance performance. Also, after the dance performance, I would like to call upon Dr. Jagamaya Ranjit, Shrestha Ranjit, President of Nepalese Women's Wellbeing Network, to present Goha to our performers.